Hello and welcome to Candidates on the Clock, sponsored by the Newton County Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Lanier Sims. Today we're joined by Dwayne Stevens, that's running for Newton County Commissioners District 2. Mr. Stevens, could you take a couple minutes and tell the citizens a little bit more about you?
Thank you for having me today, Mr. Sims. My name is Dwayne Stevens. I pastor James Pascal Missionary Baptist Church here in Covington, Georgia. I've been pastoring here for 19 years. I'm a father and I'm a son, entrepreneur, and I'm a citizen myself of Newton County. And I'm just grateful for this opportunity to be here today to share my platform on why I decided to run for District 2 Commissioner.
Okay, thank you. As you know, questions were submitted by citizens from the county level as well as inside of District 2. So the first question we have is, with the current fighting within the BOC, how do you plan to promote One Newton?
I think it is important for any commissioner to focus on unity, focus on togetherness, to prioritize constituents, to make sure that we are putting the people first beside ourselves. A sacrifice must be made when it comes down to conducting people business. People business must always be at the forefront. And if we're not conducting the people business accordingly, then we're failing the people. There should never be any fighting amongst commissioners when we all have one job: conduct the people's business. We can agree to disagree, but we don't have to remain disagreeable.
Thank you. There seems to be more focus on personal district agendas rather than promoting the good of the entire county. How do you plan to work towards benefiting all the citizens of Newton County, not just your supporters or your district?
Thank you, that's a great question. It is very important to focus on all as a cohesive unit because no one should be left out. When it comes down to decision making, we should make decisions solely based upon everybody, the whole entire district. And I feel as if it's possible, and the way it can be attained is that through communication. We need to communicate with our constituents by way of town hall meetings.
Okay, thank you. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about the 2023 SPLOST.
Okay.
What would be your top 3 projects for that 2023 SPLOST list?
Number one would be the expansion of Salem Road with implementing new water and sewer system for better family businesses. And also I would like to see Browns Bridge Road and Magna Road receive a traffic turnaround, because I feel like that's a very dangerous intersection right there. And also I want to see broadband. Because with COVID exposed the weakness in our broadband.
Okay. So the next question gets kind of back into the roads a little bit. It's a 2-part.
Okay.
How should we prioritize and fund road improvements that need to be addressed throughout our county? And what would be those top 3 road projects for the next 4 years?
I'm glad you asked that question. When it comes to road, I guess we need to assess the roads. We need to get out and do a hands-on. See which road is in the worst shape. Infrastructure is important. And if we're not focusing on our infrastructure, it will continue to get worse. Our roads need to be paved. And I've been monitoring times when I've seen some of the roads around Newton County being paved. I believe it's time, and I think that the revenue and the funds, we can we can try to partner with different people, different companies to see what they can contribute to the cause of to accommodate our infrastructure.
Okay. As you're aware, each district was provided $1 million of ARPA funds, that's the American Rescue Plans Act, for each district. Please provide any details on what would you do with that $1 million that's allocated to District 2?
Again, Mr. Sims, I would focus on broadband. That's a priority. Not only the broadband, but we focus on professional businesses coming into District 2, better family businesses. And it's possible, and I believe that we can make that happen if we give it the attention that it needs. The third thing, I would like to see a better water sewer system being implemented on Salem Road.
Okay. Okay, thank you. The next question gets into development. It's a two-part question. Currently, the development moratorium has been in place for months, and I think it's probably getting closer to a year or maybe over. What do you believe is the problem, and how will you solve it moving forward?
Well, it takes partnership. We need to meet with the developers, and also we need to make sure that Newton is being prioritized. I feel like the way time is changing and things are moving, we need to be at the forefront. And the way we're going to be at the forefront, we need people. We need a commissioner. District 2 needs a commissioner that's going to prioritize District 2, prioritize making District 2 a better place to live for all people. And also, I feel like we can accomplish so much if we put aside selfish agendas.
Okay. Thank you. Next question, we're going to talk a little bit about economic development.
Okay.
Economic development growth has been on the rise at the county level. Can you explain how you would help your citizens inside of the district with obtaining some of these local jobs that are coming to our community?
I think we need to focus and put more attention on workforce development program, and also we need to focus on education. With that being said, we have great schools around District 2, and we need to try to expand a better system for those who lack education.
Okay. Okay. Our last question, what would you bring to this position of District 2 Commissioner that the incumbent lacks?
A voice for the people. Not only a voice for the people, but service. I want to be a hands-on commissioner. I want to be involved. I want the people to know that I am approachable, and some of the things that they feel as if was negated, I want them to bring it to my attention so that we could see how we can bring about some resolutions to some of the things that's been ongoing. And another thing I just want to focus on is the Denny Dobbs Park, if I will.
Yes.
I feel like with the park, expanding the park, we should have security programs in place. With that park, if we have so many people attending the park and we don't have the proper supervision, then that's headed for a disaster real quick. Denny Dobbs is a great park, and it has the potential being one of the greatest parks around this county, if we prioritize it. And I feel like there's some things that we need to do, we should have done first before we start talking about implementing other things to the park, such as number one, a security system. What are we doing? How do we prioritize our law enforcement presence in the park, and also timing? What time are we making sure that people are not in the park after hours? Because that can become a problem.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for attending our candidates on the clock and answering some of these questions that the citizens have submitted. At this time, can you close us out and give us any further information about you or your campaign, how voters can get in touch with you? Please tell us more.
Yes, we can be reached by way of Facebook, and also you can contact us, Dwayne Stevens, Facebook, and also you can contact me on Instagram. You can contact us by way of our church, not the church per se, but the number. And if you need to reach me, I have a telephone number that I can give out.
Okay, we do appreciate it, and thank you for attending.